Hello everyone, I am JANIL Kalathiya, currently pursuing my Masters in Construction Engineering and Management at CEPT University from the batch of 2024 to 2026. Today I will be presenting a detailed project report and analysis based on corporate tower project located in GIFT City. This presentation includes aspects from project cost structure, advanced formwork, technologies used on-site work efficiency, contract administration, and project tracking using EVM in MSP and Primavera P6. So this studio focuses mainly on construction project execution, monitoring, and control of a particular project. The project is a commercial corporate tower located in Special Economic Zone SEZ of GIFT City. With the key project facts will be structure, that is ground floor plus 26, that is G plus 26, height of 120 meters. The function will be to cater retail, commercial, and office spaces. Special inclusion will be 3-level basement parking and a dedicated restaurant floor. Total project cost is 235 CR and the construction cost will be approximately 107 CR. Contract type used in this project is item rate contract. Power and water are supplied on a tariff basis, which encourages efficient consumption and easy billing. It represents high-rise construction in a high-compliance economic zone and a use of mix of traditional and modern construction strategies, which makes it ideal for learning. So the two major technologies used on site were RCS, that is rail climbing system, which is crane assisted climbing formwork, and the SCS, which is self climbing system, hydraulic climbing without a crane. Benefits of this system will be enhancing the safety by minimizing manual operations, boost construction speed, ensures alignment and dimensional accuracy. At its peak, the project engaged 230 laborers distributed among shuttering, reinforcement, threading, safety, and general tasks. These technologies are crucial for vertical core construction and formwork cycle time optimization in high-rise buildings. So coming on to work sampling. So basically work sampling is an industrial process which has been used to currently to note down the efficiency of the observations and the process and the activities happened on the industrial basis. So this is a lean concept which has been used right now to bridge the gap between the industrial and the construction projects. So work sampling, the process of work sampling is like conducted over two full working days. It's been conducted. Then every 30 minutes interval observations are taken throughout the day. Activities classified as value adding, non-value adding, and non-value adding but necessary. Then a spaghetti diagram has been created to show the momentum path on the map and the suggestions provided based on analysis to reduce the delays which are being happened on the site as per the work sampling analysis. So here is the scope of work given. So it was been conducted for 2 days from the duration of 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. consisting of 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. of lunch break. Observation type was tour-based work sampling with every 30 minutes of interval, and the total observations of per activity were taken as 22. So this is the activity 2 plan of the observer 1, which is A1, A2 and A3, and here the A1 activity comprises of shuttering of first floor slab. The process of the shuttering of first floor and fourth floor slab is been given. The activities are been shown here, which has to be followed for the shuttering. Then the third activity was reinforcement, bar bending, cutting, and threading, and its activity is also been given. The flow of the activity that should be followed, and these are the main crucial activities being observed by us, that is non-value adding but necessary activities and non-value adding activities. So coming on to next, so here is been given the activity analysis for day 1 and day 2. where what we observed was we classified time into value added, non-value added but necessary, and non-value added activities. So findings were that reinforcement activities had highest value adding activity at 53%, and idle time and waste were lower in morning hours, but after 11 a.m. value adding activity dropped to 45%, showing signs of fatigue or delays. So there was an activity analysis being conducted and a time analysis for day 2 is been shown here with the spaghetti diagram where the route is being followed from A1, A2 to A3 at the end point of A3. So these are the as given in the table, these are the observation being conducted and the percentage based on the particular activity, like the first shuttering of first floor slab, shuttering of fourth floor slab, and the reinforcement bar bending, cutting, and threading, where the activity analysis is being conducted for that, and the time analysis for day is being conducted. For the time analysis, for the readings of the first 2 hours has to be compared to the activities for the rest of the day, which shows us the efficiency or the productivity of the laborer or of how much he is working on the activity. So next will be the contract administration. This is the flow of the contract administration being given by the study of FIDIC guideline, understanding the project contract, identification of the GCC and SCC being that has been applied specially on the contract of a particular project, then understanding the process of RA bills and extra item, then the contract administration procedure is being carried out, the time delay analysis is being carried out. So these are the main clauses being listed here, which has to be present into the contract for the project, and the dispute management flowchart has been given with the key steps being return notification within 7 days of a dispute should be given, then they refer to a committee of directors, dispute committee with one director each must try resolution before arbitration, 21-day window for amicable resolution. Then if unresolved arbitration under the 1990X Arbitration Act is been present, and the final award is binding with limited court involvement. So these are the key steps which are being followed. This structured process ensures transparency, avoids litigation, and maintains healthy contractor-client relationships. Next will be the process of RAB. The RA running account bill process includes bill preparation, which is done by the billing engineer, review, which is done by the project manager, certification by project management consultants, PMC, and the payment process 60% released after PMC certification, remaining after client approval within 30 days. So delays, if delays occur due to qualifying causes like scope changes, material unavailability, the contractor can apply for the extension of time. Also for items outside the contract must be listed as extra items, require prior client approval. This ensures project flexibility without compromising contractual integrity. So here is the extension of time flowchart has been given of how it should be followed. If the delay is caused by a qualifying cause of delay has been explained, and this is the flowchart of the process for extra items that has been given. Next will be the earned value management, EVM. EVM is a key project control tool that combines cost and schedule tracking. So this is the CV, SV and CPI, SPI formulas that have been listed here. The CV, cost variance and schedule variance come under the variance matrices. The cost performance index and schedule performance index come under the performance indices. A project management method called earned value management assesses how well a project is going to respect to its budget and timeline. So the advantages of using an EOM will be to how the project is being followed, how the project is following the cost, or is it exceeding the budgeted cost, or it is under budget, and also the schedule of the project, such as is it in the delay, is it taking more time for the completion, or the project is will be completed early. So here is a comparison of the tools that has been used, the software that has been used in the EVM. So the comparison is been done between the Microsoft project and the Primavera P6. So here, what was faced during the comparison or during the EVM been done for the same project on two different softwares was that the interface, uh, Microsoft project has more friendly interface, but also repetitive inputs lead to glitches and crashes in the software. As such, if there is an input of much more after many tries, after many much number of inputs, the Microsoft project will start crashing, and it will not respond to the given input or the given command. As per in Primavera 6, unlimited numbers of command is been accepted by the software, and a glitch or a crash hasn't happened. In cost, the cost calculation method for the both project has been different, has been seen from the calculation of the further CPI, SPI, and also cost variance and schedule variance. So here the cost variance calculated by the Microsoft project was been given as 436.32 rupees, whereas the Primavera piece is calculated as 1527.12 rupees. In this, the Primavera P6 has an option of inputting the budgeted cost for the project, also the units for the actual ones. There is an option for the to put the units for the actual cost that is to be calculated manually for MSP and manually inputted in MSP. As per Primavera P6, it is more efficient and more reliable as it gives automatically on its own calculation the budgeted cost and the actual cost, and which gives a precise earned value management program. Also, as per calculation in Microsoft project, the calculation is been done on the quantity. It takes the values in point when the budgeted values are being assigned on a point basis. Like if the count of labor is been assigned as 20, if the let's take an example of material other than labor. So if the material budgeted unit is been given in points such as 15.6 or 15.5, the Primavera will be calculated as 16, and then as per MSP it will use the units as per assigned. If 15.5 has been assigned, it will take it as 15.5, and it will calculate the budgeted or the planned value according to the assigned units. The core components of this EVM will be budgeted cost of work performed, that is earned value, BCWS, that is budgeted cost of work scheduled, that is planned value, and ACWP, that is actual cost of work performed, that is actual cost. So I would, on the basis of the comparison, on the basis of the experience being gained as per using this two softwares on the project being of the corporate tower, Primavera P6 would be highly recommended as it can handle as many as baselines been inputted in comparison with the MSP, which handles only 11 baselines. Next would be this is the earned value management, that is EVM been given in MSP, where the actual cost was being inputted manually and the calculation was done as on the in the software itself. The assumptions were taken as the tracking durations was from 5th of April to 18th of April, where the baseline was taken as 18th of April and the status date was 22nd of April. Activities of vertical elements included the here the EVM was been done for the vertical element of the core one of the first floor roof slab. The activities of the vertical element included reinforcement, shuttering, concreting, in which the resources that were assigned were skilled and unskilled labor for the respective activities such as reinforcement, shuttering, and concreting. Also, the material used for the individual activities such as reinforcement, shuttering, and concreting. So, here is the analysis being shown as per the MSP. For the activity, the tool here is been given. Then the BC earned value cost was 42,06,845.34 rupees, and the earned value that has been calculated here is the same as per the Primavera, as here it's been shown. So the earned value in Primavera in MSP was been seen same, and the planned value was been given the same. The actual cost differed, which resulted in the cost variance here as shown. The cost variance came up to be 1527 rupees in Primavera Basics, and for MSP it was 636 rupees. So this is the S curve been shown in Primavera for the same activity. So the S curve shows us the variation between everyday variation that on basis of the cost that has been followed here. The yellow bars depict the budgeted total cost, and the blue bars depict the actual cost. The EVM analysis S-curve is produced in Primavera Basic software by selecting the Layout tab under Activities. So this shows the S-curve shows that the project is scheduled but over budget. Over budget by 1527 rupees, which is acceptable. It does exceed, and the cost is overrunning, but it's can be acceptable as there's not a big variance. Cost control can be done for the needs of improvement, and further analysis can be done here. So the conclusion will be, for work sampling, the 2-day process has been performed, which showed us give us many much insight regarding the labor that has been working there, and also at an 30-minute interval it gave a much more good insight regarding the work being done on the work that has been happening on the project during construction. Also in contract administration, it gives the idea of the general conditions and the special conditions that has to be included, compulsorily included in the contract, which doesn't let the contractor or the deviate from the given process, and also justifies the client's requirements. Also the contract, also in contract, the contract prepared, the clauses should be compared with the as per the FIDIC Red Book. Also it should be referred once. The progress tracking and EVM here, which showed us that which software is capable of doing, is particularly capable of which type of projects, such as MSP has a low scale, like small projects, it's MSP is suitable for the small scale projects. And as per for Primavera P6, large scale projects are much more better, where many other multiple projects has to be managed. So this was the conclusion we I have come upon from the monitoring and control of this studio. And thank you. This is JANIL Kalathiya, and very thank you for these learnings. I hope you understand it well.